Shout out to ChatGPT for this. They say if you can't see it, then it's not real. But I say the opposite, that it is real, because imagination is not fake. It's divine instruction. Our imaginations are very powerful. And we have this thing where we believe that we have to see it, and we have to see it in order for it to actually be real. But that's not true. Everything always has to start internally. I don't care whatever it is. And the reason I want to talk about this is because I know that my manifestation is real, because I know that me and my person are connected. I know that we feel each other on a very spiritual basis. I know that she feels me and I feel her. I know that we are divinely connected to one another. This is not just something that is fake. This is not something that a lot of people will say, oh, I don't believe that. How could you be in love with somebody that it is not there? Before things can manifest in the 3D, right? You have to first plant the seed. And the seed that you plant is in your imagination, whether that's through visualization. And you guys already know affirmations. We're not even going to go over it. You plant the seed and you water it. When you imagine something, when you say something, like words are spells. That's why they say, be mindful of what you say, right? Because when you are saying negative things, you're sending out negative frequency. You're sending that out, that's going to be projected back to you. When you're sending out positive frequency, when you're sending out positive vibration, that's going to be reflected back to you. So that is why we are supposed to vibrate at a high frequency, and that frequency is of love. Neville Goddard spoke of imagination because he wanted people to understand that the law of assumption is about you assuming and embodying the wish of the state being fulfilled. There is nothing else that you need to do. There is nothing else that you need to do outside of you. You have achieved your aim once you have suppressed the subconscious. And your subconscious is going to show you things that are telling you that what you desire is happening and it's already on its way. So when we get lost in this, like I said in my last video, when we start to get lost in this world where people are telling us, I need the confirmation first. I've heard so many people say, I want to be rich. I want to be with somebody that loves me. I want to be with somebody that does this, or I want that. I want that car, or I want that house. I love kombucha. Have you shifted your identity? Right? Have you stepped into a higher frequency? Have you decided to radiate from a place of wholesomeness? You already feel whole. You do not operate from a position of lack and of desperation. That's not what manifestation is. Manifestation is not something that you have to force constantly. There's nothing that you need to force. It's not magic either, right? You're not playing with anyone else's mind. You're not playing games. You're not doing any of that. Manifestation is a thought that first you think in your mind. The fact of you even thinking it, and when you feel that, if you could close your eyes and imagine yourself in your new home with your whoever you're married to, with your beautiful car, and if you can feel that, you have already manifested what you want, because that is your imagination. But your imagination is not something where, oh, I just imagine this and then, it's not going to happen. It's playing tricks on me. No. The mind does not know the difference between what is real and what is not real. So when you take the time to connect with your spiritual self, and you will start to see things from a different perspective and a different level. You will no longer operate at the function of the 3D level. You will no longer have to need the confirmation in order to see it to say that this is real. It is already real because you have already planted the seed. You have already achieved your aim. Therefore, all you need to do is keep watering it, keep trusting and keep having faith. Whenever doubt creeps in and tells you the opposite of what you want, if the 3D is telling you something, the 3D is not, that is the old story. The 3D no longer matters. That is just it's just catching up. That's all it is. Neville said, the 3D has to catch up, right? You have already suppressed your subconscious, knowing that this is your person, knowing that this is already real, and you don't allow what other people might say. This means do close out everything. Sit with yourself and ask yourself, what is it that you want? Truthfully, what do you want? And when you're gonna get the answer. And when you get that answer, don't allow doubt to tell you, oh, you can't have that. That's not true. I think in today's society, a lot of us are operating from a very low vibrational state. And I say that to be humble. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I'm not saying that I haven't been through those experiences and I haven't been through a time in my life, excuse me, damn kombucha, a time in my life or a period in my life where I kept falling, getting back up, falling, getting back up, falling, getting back up. And now I'm on a path where I can say that, yes, I have achieved my aim. So I can sit back and relax and watch things naturally unfold because it's already done. It is already done. It already exists. There is no if, there is no buts, there shouldn't be, oh, but what if that, but what if this, or that happened, or Alize, you said this happened, that happened. It doesn't matter. This is a test to prepare you for what you have already created in the 4D. And if you want it to come into the 3D, then you must have the faith within yourself and know that you are a powerful manifester. You are a powerful creator. Therefore, once again, nobody has free will. I'm going to say it again. Nobody has free will. You are not looking outside of you. You are not looking for the confirmation. The confirmation is up here. The confirmation you've already received. Your subconscious is saying, do you trust me? First off, before we even get into that, the subconscious mind, whether it's good or bad, whatever you feed the subconscious mind, it's not going to tell you, oh, that's bad, don't feed that to me, I don't want that. That's not what the subconscious mind is. Not a baby. It's not going to tell you, it's not, no, it's not going to do that. The subconscious mind is going to internalize that. It's going to internalize whether if it's limiting beliefs, it's negativity, whether it's positivity, it's going to internalize that and it's going to suppress onto the subconscious. And when those beliefs, whatever you start to feel about yourself, and if it's negative, you're going to start to then feel that. Once you start to feel that, you're going to start to portray actions that are going to show you that no, you don't feel worthy. No, you don't feel like you're good enough. No, you don't. You're not walking around here like the baddest bitch or the sexiest nigga on the planet because you have already internalized a negative perception of who you are due to all the outside noise or due to your past experiences that no longer shape you till this very day, because that's not even you. You are no longer your past. Your past it is not attached to you. The past is only attached to you because you allow it to be attached to you. The past cannot exist within the present moment. There is no way that can be. You cannot be operating with water and oil, baby. You can't mix that together. It's either you're going to go this way or you're going to go that way. The slippery path, or you're going to go on the path, the smooth way. So this is the decision. This is the time where you decide. If you want your specific person, I want you to say in the comments below, I have my specific person. Not even I have my specific person. If you know that you've been putting on the work, if you've been putting in the work, if you know that you have already achieved your aim, if you have already felt the shift in your identity and you feel like you are vibrating on a higher level, then yes, absolutely. If you are, and if you don't see signs, that does not mean that it's not happening, because the best things happen when it's in silence. You don't need confirmation from your reality to tell you that it's going to be. How many no's until you get a yes? When you fall, you get right back up. You continue to persist and persist until you see it manifest itself into your 3D. There is no such thing as giving up. Because Neville taught us in the law of assumption, we should not have any doubts. Because when you doubt, you are not only sending mixed signals to your person, but you are also sending mixed signals to the universe. Therefore, the universe cannot deliver what you desire if you constantly keep sending it mixed signals. So you have to make a choice. You can't be one leg in and one leg out. You have to be fully all in. So make the decision. Make the choice to trust in the unseen. And believe and know that it is unfolding in the greatest possible way. It's unfolding the way, it may not unfold the way that you imagined it, but it'll unfold way better than what you imagined it. Because you cannot tell me that it is not real if I can feel it, if I can taste it, if I could reach out and touch it, and I'm seeing it, it's just all within me. It's just something where it's a knowing. It is a knowing. It is a powerful knowing. You can't tell me that it's not real. You can't tell me, they say, oh, your imagination is false. When we were kids, we had imaginations. We wanted to grow up to be a firefighter. We wanted to grow up to be a doctor. We wanted to do this. We wanted to be that. When we grew older, we left that side of us behind. We left that part of us behind because we were taught our imagination. Oh, that's for kids. That's not even real. What? Go ahead. Let me tell y'all something. I manifested my mom. I was a kid. I didn't even know what I was doing. I manifested my mom. I said, God, and I said it with so much like power in my voice. I said, I want to see my mommy. That's what I said. I was a kid. And I said, send me a sign saying that my mother is okay. I shit and kid you not. The same day my mama was ringing the doorbell and my granny answered and it said, it's your mama. I ran to my mama, hugging her. I was so happy. And I didn't even know. I didn't know who. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't. But it happened. I let it go. I was a kid. I wasn't worried. I wasn't focused on it. But I was just like, what? And now when I look back, and I'm like, wow, it's so crazy how when you can speak something into existence and it can manifest. It can manifest. Do not focus on the timing of the manifestation either, because that is not what matters. It is already yours. No one can tell you that love does not exist, and no one can tell you that your person is nothing but is just a figment of your imagination. Your imagination creates reality. Your imagination is powerful. So if people are telling you, oh, you believe that ain't true. Because baby, they not vibrating on a frequency that you're vibrating on. They don't know the 4D. Okay? They're not in touch with their spirituality. They're not in touch with their spiritual selves, their higher self. They're not in touch with the divine. People who know. So remember, in closing, to believe in the unseen. And in order for you to receive it, you must first believe it. You cannot receive it if you do not believe it. Because if you're not believing or trusting in it, if you know that you're having vivid dreams, if you know that you are seeing and it's telling you, hey, it's on its way. It's on its way. It's here. It's here. And you're still like, damn it, I don't see it. You don't trust in the divine? You don't have faith within yourself? The God that is within you? The God that is the most powerful creator? Only you can bring your visions to life. Only you can bring your dreams to life. But you have to first believe in yourself and know that this is something that I was meant to have, because I've already experienced this. I believe in past lives. I believe that we once lived a life. I believe that because it is true. I know one thing, I did die and I drowned in my past life. Cause I fear the ocean like a motherfucker. But, you know, I'm definitely gonna learn how to swim. I have to. I'm so serious. But your soul will recognize what is meant for you. Your soul recognizes your purpose. When you start doing something, when you're so passionate about something, when it's to the point where it's on your mind and it weighs so heavy on your mind, and you're like, damn, I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to keep continuing to write my book. I can't wait to keep continuing to post content. And the reason is because your soul recognizes that this was something that you've done before. And maybe you wasn't able to live it out the way that you were meant to live it out before, but now you are remembering. So it's the same thing with your specific person. Your soul recognizes your specific person. You're remembering them. So I leave you with this. I'm not telling you what to do or what to believe, but I am letting you know this. The law of assumption is real. Your imagination is your reality. So start acting like it. Step into your power and take it back.